you seek Amy. Hey there, welcome to Pursebuzz.com. Today I'm going to show you a look that's really popular. It was in the latest Britney Spears video, If You Seek Amy. So many of you guys know exactly what that means, but today we're not going to actually talk about that. We're going to talk about the great little bedhead look that she has in there. It's very easy to do if you have the right tools. I'm going to show you two products that will recreate this look a little bit different, but they still work just as well. And I'm going to show you how to do that right now. Alright, so the very first thing you're going to do is you're going to put a heat protectant product in your hair. It could be anything that you want. It could be the Fee hot sauce. It could be any brand, any kind. Just make sure you put heat protectant in your hair when it's damp and then evenly distribute it into your hair. So the best thing to do for this look is to do a deep side part right before bed. And if your hair is damp and you go to bed, it's going to kind of give you this little crinkly type of look. So that'll help prepare your hair. If not, then you're just going to have to go with what you have. So my hair, if I went to bed, would be this little crinkly look, but I wanted to do this with just kind of a natural air-dried hairstyle so that I can show you guys what it would look like if you didn't sleep with your hair down. So the very first thing is you're going to split your hair. I'm going to split into 3 sections. I'm going to take this glove off here because it's easier. And you're going to have your small section down here. You're going to have a middle section and your top section. Your top section is going to be done last because you want to have a little bit of a straightened look right here. So we're going to kind of clip this back. And I'm going to use these little lobster claws. You can get these at beautychoice.com. If you're a professional stylist or if you're like a hairdresser who also does hair on the side, I recommend these clips because they're really sturdy and they're really quick instead of, you know, fiddling around with like bobby pins and all that stuff. Alright, so then here's my second piece. I'm just going to clip it wherever, however, as long as I can reach this part of my hair right here. So with the bottom 2 layers, I'm going to go really close to the roots because I want to give my hair a little bit of a lift. I want to make it bigger, and then on top I'm going to keep it straight so we're not going to touch the roots. Alright, so we're going to put on our glove here. This is the Enzo Milano by Tube, and you're just going to use your glove that comes with it. Now, these gloves, if you can't touch the heat, you can't handle the heat, then I recommend doubling up, getting some winter glove or something, and then wearing that, and then this heat protectant glove. Alright, so then if it's hard for your hair to curl, then I recommend using this by Tube one right here because it is really good. It's really hot, it heats all the way through, and so your curls will last a long time. In this case, you're going to have these crazy kinky waves, and there's actually a technique to this that makes it so much simpler. So the look that Britney has is very messy. She has the ends very messed up, you know, with this kind of like, is what I would explain it as. Can't really explain it any other way. Just kind of straight, kind of frizzy, kind of whatever. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to take it and you're going to slide it all the way through. Be very careful when you're doing this. You might wear long sleeves or some turtleneck, or just stay away from your ears. Alright, so the very first thing you're going to do is you're going to take a flat piece of hair. Flat, like a horizontal piece like this. Don't get a round clump. Slide your hair in to the piece. You're going to go like this in the middle. Bring it up on over to the top because that's what's going to lock it into this bi tube. Stick it into the middle. Make sure it's flat. You don't want to make it round because that'll create a whole different look. And you're going to go up and over in the middle, and then you're going to wrap the ends into the bi tube. But it doesn't have to be perfect. You want to just kind of be a little bit messy. Flip it up like that. Hold it for a second and let it down. And it's going to kind of give you these little crease and clumps like that. And when it relaxes, it's going to look really sexy. Alright, so you're going to do the same thing with this side. You're going to have about 2 or 3. I'm just going to do 2 on the bottom. Take it, put it in the middle, pull it downward, wrap it on the top, and then into the middle. You see how my hair is flat? You don't want it to be like rounded or twisted. You want it to be flat around the barrel. You're going to hold it upward and downward, just like that. So you're almost done. Alright, so I'm going to take that middle portion here. Again, we're going to go really close to the roots because we want that lift. You're going to take a flat piece like this. You want it flat because you want the waves to kind of go like this versus like a whole bunch of little zigzags over, because that's going to make it, it's not going to look like the Britney Spears we're going for. Alright, so you're going to go in. Make sure you just take the hair that's not curled or wavy, untouched by the heat. You can separate it. Stick it in there. Go up on over. In the middle. You're going to make figure eights, but they're kind of a little bit more, I guess the beginning part's a little different. Hold it. Don't hold it in too long because your curl will be way too defined and you don't want that. And the cool thing is that she kind of has some of these little curls that go like this. What you can do is just take some of the pieces, her hair pieces are kind of like this size. Take this, hold it upside down, get the bigger barrel, and wrap it around. Just like this. You're going to leave the ends out. And you have these little random curly cues like that. And you want to make sure they're random, so just maybe 5 total. Okay, so I'm going to do the middle, and then the back, right here. And then any part that you missed, you can actually go in and do that little curl that I showed you. Like that. The ends don't have to be perfectly curled in, you just can kind of wedge its way in there because we're going to do, you know, like the Britney Spears. Hold it downward. And we're going to do one more right here. You can hold the barrel like this or like this, it doesn't matter. You could flip it back and forth to give you a different textured look. Figure 8. And release. Hold it. Kind of let it go. So that you'll have these nice zigzags. Again, this one's kind of whatever. Take it, wrap it around, flip it, hold it. You got one of those. So I've got one more to do in the back. This will take you less than 10 minutes. You just have to practice with it. This is my 4th time using this product and I'm really getting the hang of it. So I think that you can get the hang of it too. And the quicker you let go, the quicker you do it, I think the waves, the zigzags come out really nice. Alright, here's the top part. This is the part that's a little bit harder. Okay, so for the top part, we're going to separate it into 2, and we're going to take this top that's visible, and we're going to clip that back. Or clip it up, wherever you're going to hide it. And we're going to take this, a nice long horizontal piece. Take your barrel, we're going to flip it underneath so that we can really define that kink that she has in the video. We're going to go in. You're going to kind of pull the iron away from your head while you're doing this. Slide that in, on over, up on over. Hold it, turn it down, and release. See, we're getting that look already. So for this side, I'm going to show you the other product that I said that you can kind of simulate the look. It's going to be a little tighter, it's a little different, but if you have it or you don't want to spend the money to get the Enzo Milano, you can purchase one of these. This is from beautychoice.com, and this is also Hot Tools, like, you know, all the other products I like to use. What you're going to do is you're going to open it up. You see how that has the 2 prongs right there? You're going to be very careful. Stick it through, and you're going to weave it underneath that plate. It's easier to do for someone else. It's very hard to do. Here we go. You're going to stick it in there, and you're going to weave it in, back and forth, same style. And then you're going to hold this clamp down. Here we go. And you get that little wave too. So you can do it, it's harder, and I get really scared because I don't want to burn myself with it, but it does give you that look. And then you can just finish off the ends, just using this the traditional way. And you're going to kind of push it up just like that. And then I'm going to do that one last piece back here, and then I'm going to show you the finishing section. So we're going to take this top part, this is the one that you'll see, and you're going to make sure that you've got big hair and a little bit of a kink on top. So I'm going to lift it up. Take this, I want the kink to sit on that larger barrel. So I'm going to have the larger one on the bottom. Slide it up about 2 or 3 inches downward. And get all the way over. And we're going to let it sit on the top, weave it in, weave it in. Kind of leave the ends just a little bit outward. Hold it. And you can see how it's got that kink that she has in the video. So right now my hair is really big, but what you're going to do is you're going to let it just sit and it's going to relax on its own. And then see how I have this extra one right here that I was telling you about earlier? You're going to take this, wrap it around here, and leave the ends out. Hold it and relax. So you got those little extra pieces. Do the same thing with this side. So this is where you decide where you want that kink to be. So you start, lift it up on the top. Make sure your hair is still flat around the barrel, like that. Turn it upward, or point the tip downward. Take any of those loose ends, those straight ones, stubborn ones, make it into a spiral. Now for the bangs part. So what she did is she kind of has it straight in and out like this. So you can use a round brush with a blow dryer, or you can use a large curling iron. I'm just going to use my Hot Tools 1.5 inch curling iron here because I have it. And I'm going to curl my hair outward. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to slide it through and barely bring it out. Just like that. It looks better if you have longer bangs, but since I don't, it's going to have to do. I'm going to take the same side over here, take it, and pretty much you're just dragging it and running it through, and then slightly twisting it outward. And that's it. There you go. That is the If You Seek Amy look. Thanks again for joining here at Pursebuzz.com. Bye-bye.